U.S. consumers paid higher prices once again in May, with inflation at its highest level in more than 3 years. According to the latest report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, consumer prices accelerated at an annual rate of 4.2%. That's up from 3.8% in April. It's the first time inflation has risen above 4% since May of 2023. Joining us now is CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady. So, Kelly, why did we see this jump in May?
It's all about energy, right? We've talked about how the war in Iran has caused that spike in oil prices. It's trickled down to the pump. Over the last year, gasoline prices rose more than 40%. So that's really what's driving this inflation. The good news, however, there was a silver lining. If you strip out food and energy, and what we're left with is the rest of the economy, that's what we like to call core inflation, prices only rose 0.2% in the month of May. So that's actually not that bad. And what it tells you is that the energy inflation that we've seen hasn't seeped into the rest of the economy yet. And that's where we want to keep it, right? If the war keeps going on, that could change. But for now, that was a silver lining for me.
What does this mean for June? Because prices have gone down a little bit.
So a lot of economists are saying that May could actually be the peak, but obviously we're seeing oil prices rise right now with these CENTCOM strikes that are happening, so everything is still in flux.
Okay, so we always ask you about what the Fed is going to do with this information. What's your answer?
Next week, they're going to make their interest rate decision. They're going to keep interest rates steady. I think what's going to be difficult is you've got jobs. We talked about it last week. It was a good jobs report, but now you've got these high prices. It's Kevin Warsh's first meeting as chairman. He's going to get a lot of pressure from the president to lower interest rates. You're not going to see that happen.
What can you tell us about what's going on with the markets? I know that investors have been sometimes positive, thinking the war is going to come to an end. But then obviously, anytime the president maybe says that it could go longer, we see some different activity on the market. What's going on today?
So two things today. One, the chip stocks, the AI stocks really took a hit. And the sort of by and large takeaway is that a lot of investors are selling that off because they've done pretty well. They're taking profits and they're making room in their portfolio for that big IPO on Friday, SpaceX. The second thing is when the president said this afternoon that there was going to be retaliation, I was looking at the markets and you just saw them drop, right? You can see on the screen there where things start to go down and they go down even further. That was an investor saying, oh, gosh, not again.
Okay. Kelly O'Grady, thank you. You can track the latest gas and oil prices on our website at cbsnews.com/gas prices.